More and more, the constituent groups that the Democrats rely on for votes are not only illegal aliens, they're felons released from prisons. Oh, yes, it's true. The once great state of Maryland, this is the Baltimore Sun, another crappy newspaper, released felons gain right to vote in Maryland after veto override. Thinking, what? More than 40,000 recently released Maryland felons will regain the right to vote in time for this year's election. And the reason is, ladies and gentlemen, you see, Maryland's not Democrat enough. They got one Republican member of the House, and all the rest are Democrats. Every statewide office holder pretty much is a Democrat, other than Hogan, who somehow slipped through as the Republican governor. But the legislature there, the Maryland Politburo, they want to make sure there's never a Republican governor again. So what do? Well, you got to make sure you're importing as many illegal alien Democrats as you possibly can. And these prisons are filled with people. They should all be able to vote, shouldn't they, ladies and gentlemen? Well, they did their time. So what? No, we need more votes. How is it that every new voting constituent group created by the Democrat Party is a civil rights issue? How come their agenda is about civil rights? Everything they want is about civil rights, and everything we say, which is common sense and law-abiding, there's something wrong with us. It's the way they position everything. The legislature this week narrowly overturned Governor Larry Hogan's veto of a bill to extend voting rights to felons before they complete probation and parole. Dealt a blow to the Republican governor. No, it didn't. It dealt a blow to the people of Maryland, who lobbied to prevent the bill from becoming law. Set the stage for an estimated 20,000 former inmates to cast ballots in Baltimore's primary election for mayor and city council. But a total of 40,000 recently released would be eligible to vote. The Republicans should make an issue out of this. The Republicans should run on law and order. Even though this is a state issue, what you see here is the systematic attack on law enforcement, on law-abiding people, the embrace of lawlessness and criminals by the left. This is why when communists move in or the Islamo-Nazis move in, what's the first thing they do? They open the prisons. They let everybody out. Now, why do they do that? To make room for us. That's why they put all of us back into the prisons. But seriously, they'll do anything to win elections. And if they don't win elections, they'll do anything to usurp the outcome of an election. They never lose that way. As I've said over the years, if you have an election and they win, they claim some kind of mandate and they're off to the races. On the other hand, if they lose, like Obama did in the last midterm election, he claims, well, look at that. All these people who didn't vote, I represent the people who didn't vote. It's like, you have a screw loose? Yes, he does, but it doesn't matter. So he doesn't rule through the democratic process. Then he reverts to the totalitarian process. Oh, look at this. I have an Obama pen and an Obama phone. I'll use those. And then catch me if you can. And so they rule by the iron fist or they rule by anarchy. It doesn't much matter. The ends justifies the means, as the commies like to say. And that's what they're all about, the ends, and they don't give a damn about the means. So felons can now vote in Maryland. And I'm sure that's going to attract more businesses and more law-abiding citizens to move into Maryland, won't it? No, I don't think so.